Here's the most comprehensive list of everything you need to know about Call of Duty Black Ops 6 before it releases in just over 2 weeks' time. Starting with multiplayer, Treyarch is launching with 16 brand new multiplayer maps that will all feature the classic 3-lane design. These include 12 core 6v6 maps and 4 smaller strike maps that are designed for close quarters gameplay. The strike maps are set up for 2v2 games, but can also be played in 6v6 mode. Overall, Treyarch has stated that they are committed to small and medium map designs, and Black Ops 6 will feature no large maps. For the actual game modes themselves, all of the classics return like Team Deathmatch, Hardpoint, Search and Destroy, and Domination, mixed in with some new modes like Kill Order and Control. In terms of movement, the game will feature what Treyarch has labelled Omni Move. This new mechanic allows players to slide, dive, and sprint in any direction, all while retaining their speed. They've also introduced the Intelligent Movement system, which includes auto-mantling and auto-sprinting with minimal button presses, allowing players to keep their focus on the gunplay. Black Ops 6 will see the return of the classic Prestige system, allowing players to rank up to level 55 before entering Prestige. There are 10 Prestiges, and once the player reaches Prestige 10 level 55, they will enter Prestige Master, where they can continue to level to the max rank of 1000. For Create a Class, players can equip a primary and secondary weapon, along with having a dedicated melee slot that they will have to hold weapon swap to equip. Lethal and tactical equipment make a return, along with field upgrades that operate on a cooldown. The 3-perk system returns from Classic COD, but with the added wrinkle that the player will receive bonus in-game effects if they equip 3 perks from the same colour category. Wildcards are also in the game, allowing various different ways for players to alter their playstyle, such as being able to equip 2 primary weapons or have a 4th perk on their class. The revamped Gunsmith simplifies the process of weapon customization, making it much more approachable. Attachments now mainly provide benefits rather than having to decide between trade-offs. Weapons will have up to 5 attachments by default, but can be expanded up to 8 with a wildcard. Each gun, of course, will feature a series of camos for the player to unlock, and each mode, including multiplayer, zombies, and even Warzone, will have their own mastery camos to grind towards. The game will use the score streak system, featuring a variety of different streaks from the lowly RCXD all the way up to the deadly chopper gunner. Your score towards earning a streak can be increased by simply killing enemies, assisting with enemy kills, and completing objectives. Treyarch have included the ability to customize your HUD. Players can now toggle between presets and tailor their screen elements such as the minimap and kill feed to match their playstyles. There's a whole new set of operators for players to choose from, each with different unlock requirements. Some of them are locked behind a paywall of the Vault Edition version of the game. The game will also see the return of Theater Mode, but unfortunately for those on old generation consoles, it will only be available on Xbox Series XS, PS5 and PC. Moving over to zombies, Treyarch are looking to pick up the fumbled ball that was Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. Fans of the mode will be happy to hear that Treyarch is returning to round-based zombies, and has stated that they have no intentions of deviating from that formula in Black Ops 6. The mode continues the storyline from Black Ops Cold War, and is centered around the Requiem task force going up against the head of the mysterious Project Janus, Edward Richtofen. The game will launch with 2 maps, Terminus Island, a dark, eerie CIA base in the Philippine Sea, and Liberty Falls, a suburban West Virginia town overtaken by a dark ether outbreak. Unlike in recent years, Terminus Island will actually feature a set crew of playable characters that will have story-focused quotes and interactions with each other. You will have the option to play as whatever operator you'd like, however, and opt out of the more immersive experience. The Liberty Falls map will not feature a set crew and allows you to play as any operator you'd like. The mode will see the return of the Essence Point system and the salvage system, although the latter has been simplified to only include one type of salvage. The loadout system returns from Black Ops Cold War, giving players the ability to modify their guns with attachments and spawn in with their kitted out weapon. Additionally, the weapon rarity system returns, giving players another option to up their firepower. Fans of Black Ops 3 will be happy to see the return of gobble gums, although the mechanic has changed slightly, as now players can cycle through 3 available guns that are on their person at any one time and choose when to activate. Gobble gums are earned by progressing through rounds, and there is no confirmation as of yet if Treyarch will allow you to purchase them. The Pack-a-Punch machine is back, allowing players to upgrade their weapon up to 3 times. Ammo mods are no longer tied to Pack-a-Punch, but are acquired through the new Arsenal machine. This is similar to the crafting table, where you can use salvage to craft equipment. The Arsenal machine is also where players will need to go if they wish to purchase armor plates, which are also returning from Cold War. The mode will include an augments feature that allows players to enhance weapons, perks, and ammo mods through major and minor augments. Each perk has its own path for upgrades, allowing for each game to be tailored to your playstyle. The mode will launch with over 200 augments. Wonder weapons will of course be making a return on each map, with the classic ray gun and Transit's jet gun having already been confirmed to be returning. Solo players can finally rejoice, as the new save feature lets you pause your progress and return to the game at a later point. The game also includes an automatic save in case of inactivity or disconnection. Treyarch is also introducing a new mechanic that allows players to split the cost of unlocking doors, encouraging more cooperative play. Zombies will launch with many customization options. allowing players to tweak nearly all elements of the HUD, from minimap settings to colour palettes. The game will also have legacy HUD options that will closely mimic the HUDs of previous Zombies titles. Players can switch between a first and third person camera on the fly, allowing you to get a different perspective during gameplay. Each map will include a traditional Easter egg quest for players to solve. However, Treyarch has decided to include a directed mode for players who want to be guided through the main quest. This mode will only be available sometime after a map releases, so as not to spoil the hunt for the community. Treyarch has also confirmed that we will be receiving the first DLC map for Black Ops 6 before the year is out. And finally, touching on the campaign of Call of Duty Black Ops 6, the story will be a direct sequel to Black Ops Cold War and take place in the early 90s during the Gulf War. The game actually takes place after the flashback missions of Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and in this timeline, Alex Mason is dead, and players will be met with returning characters like Frank Woods and Russell Adler, as they lead a rogue mission to stop a secret organization known as Pantheon, which has infiltrated the highest levels of the CIA. The campaign will focus heavily on espionage and black operations, featuring intense, mind-bending, narrative-driven missions similar to previous Black Ops titles. The story emphasizes player choice, with missions that can be tackled through stealth or direct combat, offering varied approaches to objectives. The game sees the return of the Safe House feature, but in this iteration, it's a customizable base that players can upgrade by collecting resources. Your Safe House will evolve throughout the campaign and acts as a hub for mission planning. A new feature inside of the Safe House is the Evidence Board, a place where players can piece together clues to drive the narrative forward. Lastly, I think it's worth including here that Black Ops 6 will be included in the highest tiers of the PC and the Xbox Game Pass, if that's how you want to experience the game. Sorry, PlayStation. And that's it. That's everything you need to know about Black Ops 6 before it releases on November 25th. Will you be getting the new Call of Duty? If so, let me know what you're most looking forward to. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more. I've been Cormac, and thanks for watching.